Hi everyone, it's Yogi here. Let's talk about your diet. It's getting to that time of year where the diet seems to suffer like crazy. Thanksgiving, even if you don't live in America, there's so many holidays coming up. And then there's Christmas, there's New Year, and in between there's a lot of celebrations, there's a lot of get-togethers, there's a lot of friends and family getting together. So it's a time where a lot of slip-ups happen. Typically what I hear is people say, well, I let go a little bit, I treat myself, I don't take things as seriously then. And I'm wondering why? That is the moment that you should be on guard, because all that good work that you've done throughout the year, you don't want to just throw it out at the end of the year and then suffer, 1st and 2nd of January, and then have to start all over again. So it would be nice if we have a smooth ride through this period where you're doing a little, you're gathering, you're getting together, but you don't use it as an excuse. So this is the number one thing here is don't use holidays as an excuse to ruin your health. Use holidays as an excuse to have a good time, to get together, to gather, to be with people and socialize and really have a joyous time, but not overdo things. So that's the number one thing here. Don't use holidays as an excuse to overdo. And the second thing here would be, as you get together with people, use socializing and gathering as the excitement, not the food itself. Because if you start focusing on food, you're going to trip up again. So food should be something on the sidelines, and this is how I use the holidays. I get involved with people and their stories and catching up and all those great things, but I don't focus on the food. Because if I focus on the food, then I'm going to eat in an unaware manner. And that's one of the main reasons why people put on weight at this time of the year, is because you're eating in an unaware manner. So that means you're not focusing on what you're doing and how much you're eating and what combinations you're eating. You're focusing on the people and speaking and that excitement, and you miss the point of the food's in front of you and you're kind of picking at a lot of different things and you're not paying attention. Then you're having a drink, then you're having another drink, and it's a mishmash of different mixtures, and that's the second reason why everything kind of falls apart. So focus on the people, have a great time with everybody, but don't focus on the food. Now the third thing you can do for yourself is observe things. Just see what's happening. Don't rush into these situations and just get involved. Rush to the table, get a drink, say hello and da-da-da-da-da. Do one thing at a time. So if you're saying hello to people and you're catching up, do that, right? So if you're having a drink or you're having a tea or whatever you're doing, have that. Don't start eating at the same time. It's all this doing things all together at the same time that gets you into trouble. But when you're doing one thing at a time and you're speaking to somebody and catching up, and maybe you're having a tea or a wine or whatever you're drinking, that's enough. But if you add food in there, and then you add TV in there, and then you add all the other things in there, now it's an overload for the system. So that's the third thing to watch out for. Do one thing at a time and you'll be perfect. You'll be able to get through these holidays and get to January and feel like, wow, I have energy, I feel good. Instead of arriving in January and saying, oh my God, why did I do all those things? So these are the three things that I would suggest you do and focus on to get through this time, and then you have a brilliant time, an amazing time. You'll have lots of energy, you'll be focused, you won't put on weight, and at the same time you'll have a lovely time. And you'll be prepared for 2018, where we're going to have a lot of work to do to reach our goals and get those results, because it's another year. We should be putting out our goals and what we want to do for the next year. So watch the video again, really pay attention to what I said and the three things you can do for yourself, because I know I use them and it can really set you free from a disastrous time and then playing catch up in 2018. Namaste.